guards in the league going at it today, Greg. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Hashimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's James in at the 3, small forward. So it's the Lakers now. Toronto making their last shot. Reeves with a screen on quickly. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebound by the Raptors. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
This has been that rare night where they got pretty much anything they wanted offensively.
Here's Barnes, and he cranks it down right on top of DeAndre Ayton.
Now, once he takes flight, Barnes can really make some adjustments in the air.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Barrett against Reeves. Doncic on the wing. And they doubled up Doncic. The 3 from Ayton. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Wow, Barnes just slicing through the defense. That display of ball handling was impressive.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. James outside. Back to Doncic. Launches it from deep. Barnes with the rebound.
Not how they were looking to start the game. They've come up empty on their first 3 tries.
Quickly from outside. That shot, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. With the floater. And here's Reeves. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Shot's good by James.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Pass to Pirtle. Reeves against Barrett. Back to Pirtle. Here's quickly. Clock at 6. Now Ingram. Beyond the arc. And Reeves pulls it down. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise, and with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It's a beautiful thing. Shams, appreciate the report. Pass to Pirtle. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, Tim, both of Jakob Pertl's parents played volleyball for the Austrian national team.
Yeah, he comes from an athletic family, and he certainly has a lot of agility for his size. And I think, BA, in today's game, you need your big men to be able to move their feet.
That free throw misses.
And one thing I really love about Jakob Pertl, it's how active he is defensively. He just affects so many shots with his energy.
And he's good on the second. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Here's quickly. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Picked by Pirtle. And here's Ingram outside. And Reeves pulls it down. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. This game against Toronto is the first time they've met this year.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
From deep, here's Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes. He keeps you honest.
Pirtle with a screen on James. Down low. And the dunk by Pirtle.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
So it's Los Angeles now. Outside Reeves. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, for a guy with that kind of size, it doesn't take much. That looked pretty easy.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Toronto, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed.
Well, for the Raptors, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
Well, they were in everyone's crosshairs, and they've actually outperformed some of those predictions. That is not easy to do with a target on your back.
Now here's Barrett. The shot by Ingram, no good.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
And that one misses. All right, Tim, we're in the earlier portion of an NBA season. As a player, was this part easier, harder, or about the same as down the stretch?
No, B.A., I think it was a little easier early in the season because your body felt fresh. There was an adrenaline and a newness to the season. Often later in the year, you get much more wore down physically.
And if you're in contention, the pressure and the stress picks up as well.
No doubt, particularly coming out of those dog days, the dead of winter.
Now, here is James. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it from 3. Reeves has got 5 points.
And Reeves is a legitimate threat from outside the arc. He also has a good feel for when to fire away.
Fades back. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 4. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And slam dunk by James.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Here's Quickly. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Outside Barrett. Outside Barnes. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. That one's good from James on the assist by Doncic. He has 7.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pirtle, the pass to Barrett. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Reeves brings the double. Barnes against Hachimura. And again, Toronto, no good.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and it's a big-time dunk as he slams it right over Doncic.
There's so much athleticism. Barnes explodes off the floor for the big jam.
Outside Reeves. Back to James. Over Ingram. It's stolen by Barnes. Barrett passes to Quickly. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And certainly Quickly is not afraid to attack that painted area if he sees an opening.
Here's Doncic. Last game out, he had 38 points. James outside. Doncic, a screen on Ingram. On the wing, Hachimura. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And the Lakers lead by 7. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And some changes here for the Raptors. Mobo comes in for Pirtle, and it's Grady Dick in for Barnes. And then for Los Angeles, LaRavia comes in for Hachimura, and Smart subbed in for Reeves. Outside Barrett. Here's Dick. No good on the 3. The Lakers lead by 7. Smart outside. LaRavia outside. And here's Doncic outside. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 8.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Mobo. Fires it. And the Raptors miss again.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Doncic against Quickly. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Hayes.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And so Quickly will bring it up to the Toronto Raptors. A 12-point game. Pass to Dick. Now Barrett. There's a screen. They need this. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, there was no doubt Barrett was going to flush that one.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Doncic on the wing. Doncic is doubled. Back to LaRavia. Just 5 on the clock. Here's James. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Raptors trail by 10. Pass to Mobo. It's Barrett on the wing. Outside Ingram. Sinks the tray.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
James with the ball. 7 points in the game. The 3 is up. Quickly with a rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
This one for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
A lot of confidence that time by Quickly, showing you he can play off the ball as well.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8 points now.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Shot is good by Barrett. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
Well, you got to hit Barrett harder than that if you want to stop him from scoring. That's light work for him.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes for Toronto. Barnes, he's checked in for Ingram. Walter comes in for Barrett. Shed comes in for Quickly. The Lakers also with a sub. Kleba's checked in. Here's Doncic, scoring over 35 a game. He's someone they depend on for production. To the middle. Here's Hayes. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Lakers lead by 4.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter here. Now Barnes. He had a big outing in that Trailblazers game as well. And the shot's good.
love the aggressiveness. Barnes off the dribble.
So it's Los Angeles now. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters, and he has the strength to deal with bigger guys too.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Now here's Barnes. Give him 8. Here's Dick. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Lakers lead by 5. Kleber passes to Smart. And there's the screen. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Rebound Toronto. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Shed. Still no points. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Los Angeles up 2, and we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute it.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Marcus Smart out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Jake LaRavia. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Hayes in at the center position. Here's Mobo. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Mobo's got his first 2 points of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Reeves, the pass to LaRavia. Reeves with a screen on Dick. It's Smart on the wing. Here's the 3. Smart for 3. With the D draped all over him. Big time.
Oh, the range of Marcus Smart. Able to strike from beyond the arc.
14 feet away. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Now here's Smart. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. And finished off by Hayes.
And Smart has always been a good passer, but in recent years, he's really honed in on his playmaking abilities.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Shed. Yet to see a basket. Walter from outside. On target from range.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Guys, back over to you.
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Hayes. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Raptors trail by 4. Outside Dick. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. LaRavia outside. Smart for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Mobo's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Dick. Here's Shed, defended by Smart. Pass to Mobo from outside the arc. Rebound by the Lakers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
I just think you have to place more value on your possessions. We see in this league quite a bit. The more wide open style can also lead to careless play.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Trailing by 4. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That game will be the 3rd of 5 at home. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mobo. 3-pointer. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Kleber, right side. Cuts off the pass. Here's Mobo. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Some changes for Toronto. Ingram's checked in for Mobo, and it's R.J. Barrett in for Walter. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Kleber. And Luka Doncic subbed in for LaRavia. The Lakers in the lead. Doncic outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Smart for 3. Rebound Toronto. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Shed. Outside Ingram. Toronto passing it around. And that misses. That would have put him up.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
That one goes in. Vanderbilt's gotten his first basket of the night.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Toronto has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Barnes with a screen on Doncic. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Really good positioning there from Barnes as the roll man. He set a solid screen, and then he found his spot.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Ayton. And here's Doncic. Launches it. Barnes with the rebound. Ayton against Ingram. Shoots over Ayton. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Well, that's a beautiful mid-range jumper that time by Ingram. Totally under control.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. On the wing, Reeves. He's got 5. Here's Smart. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Outside Ingram. Here's Shed. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th assist with that last one. And here's Doncic. Give him 8. Outside Reeves. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Reeves. Now here's Doncic. 6 to shoot. Money from the wing. Doncic has got 10 points.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Here's Shed. Ingram on the wing. Guarded by Vanderbilt. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul. Quickly is checked in for Shed. Hachimura is checked in for Los Angeles. LeBron comes in for Reeves. Ingram with the ball. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Portland. 4 on the clock. Misses the 3.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
8, no good. For Toronto, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Shot is good by Barrett.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Lakers trail by 3. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Think about the Raptors last season trading for Brandon Ingram, signing him to a 3-year, $120 million extension, Tim.
And B.A., I think that tells you all you need to know. That's a sign they're retooling rather than rebuilding. Not long after trading away Siakam and Anunoby and letting Van Vliet walk, they are back in buyer's mode.
Trying to get back to their championship form of 2019.
Top-tier organization trying to stay competitive.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Pirtle's checked in for Barnes, and Abaji subbed in for Dick. James outside. Pass to Smart. Takes a 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists in the game.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Barrett against Smart from 13. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Los Angeles has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Here's Doncic. Luka with a good look inside.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Outside Barrett. Picked by Pirtle. Inside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Toronto shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles.
One shot.
Second team foul. At the line for your Raptors. One shot.
In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
James can't get it to go.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
And it's Smart missing.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Quickly from outside, Smart grabs a miss. The Lakers trail. Here's Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Hey, showing a good handle. An area where Hachimura continues to make strides.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Pirtle. And here is Barrett, defended by Smart. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Reeves is checked in for Smart.
Los Angeles substitution. Number 15, Austin Reeves.
Quickly outside. Pirtle with a screen on Doncic. Quickly from outside, it goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Year in and year out, Quickly's three-point shooting has been very consistent.
James outside, and here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Pass to Ingram. Toronto passing it around, fires from the line, and there's Barrett on the assist by Quickly. And now it's a 4-point Toronto lead. Los Angeles shooting 42% in the second quarter. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
From the arc. And it's Quickly with a miss.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. It's James on the wing. Covered by Ingram. They get the rebound. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw tonight.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James. One shot.
The versatility of James remains so impressive. He does so many things so well.
Pass to Barrett. And here's Pirtle. Quickly outside. Connects from downtown. Quickly's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. And they doubled up Doncic. 5 to shoot. Open shot by Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. .32 seconds left in the second. Pass to Pirtle. And here is Barrett over Reeves. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here is James. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Los Angeles leading by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. And next up, a look at the top performers for each team in that first half.
You watch them, they have competing styles, man. But the net effect, at least offensively, is very, very similar.
Pretty crazy how easy it is for these guys to score.
They make it look easy, Ernie. It ain't.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Here's Hachimura. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. He drops it from range.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Pirtle finds Barrett. Tries again. And it's laid up and in by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 11.
Yeah, that's just Pirtle putting in work on the glass. He is not going to get outworked.
To the inside. It's stolen by Ingram. and a series of injuries for Emmanuel quickly last season, Tim, stalling his ascent.
Yeah, and we're all hoping that's all behind him now, because there is a lot I like about his game. The quickness, the deep shooting, the ability to take you off the dribble. No doubt, Emmanuel quickly a guy we have to watch.
An emerging player.
Absolutely.
And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, BA, is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Trey, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will either.
The shot's good.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Tries it from the top of the key, and the jumper is on the mark. He's got 17.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Pass to James. Outside Reeves. James, a screen on Barrett. Now Doncic launches a 3. Doncic, count it!
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, there are a lot of great athletes in this league, and you could certainly put Brandon Ingram in that category.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. James inside, covered by Ingram. Nails it from 3. Hachimura's got 10 points.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
Outside Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Reeves to the middle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And Pirtle has just taken over this game right now. Gets another bucket right there. He is showing off the entire offensive package.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Doncic, no good. For Toronto, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Barnes. Pass to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. Ingram's got 6 here in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now, here is James, covered by Ingram. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Barnes. The 3, Barrett. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, that's a nice lob to Ayton, but really give credit to the big guy. He elevated at exactly the right time to throw it down.
Raptors trail by 4. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
They're going to have to regroup here and figure out a way to stop him because he is dominating them.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for Emmanuel quickly. Hachimura against Barnes. Barnes with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Over James. And again, Toronto, no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Outside Reeves. Takes the 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got assist number 7 tonight. Outside Ingram. Barrett against Reeves to halt the run. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Los Angeles has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Pass to Reeves. James outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to Hachimura. Doncic against Quickly. Reeves with a screen on Quickly. Hachimura from long range. Rebound Toronto. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Pirtle. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They held a 12-point lead earlier. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. It's the second game of 3 on the road. James, left side. Pass to Doncic. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Shot is good by Reeves.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Outside Ingram. Now Barrett. He's covered by Reeves. Barrett against Reeves. The 3 from Barnes. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Reeves finds James. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now Quickly. 13 points in the game. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Making a switch here. Mobo's checked in, and then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for Hachimura, and Smart subbed in for Reeves. Smart against Barrett. Pass to Ingram. Back to Barrett. Clock at 6. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Doncic. And Luka finishes it off at the rim. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. It's a 13-point game. Outside Barnes to end the run. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Quickly against Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Here's Ingram. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back over to you guys.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie. James can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 12. For 3, Barrett. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Smart. Here's Doncic, guarded by Quickly. Smart against Barrett. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Quickly, and he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, he is racking up big numbers right now, and I just think they're going to continue to give the ball to Quickly with the night he's having.
The Lakers lead by 10. Smart outside. Quickly against Doncic. To the paint. There's the steal. Kicks it to Quickly. For 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. And for the Lakers, they're shooting about 60% for the game. Hayes with a screen. LeBron fires one down.
Yeah, you can tell LeBron understands the game. He knows a pick is all he needs to beat the D.
Toronto's gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. 26 points for Luka Doncic.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Quickly passes to Ingram. Toronto passing it around. Pass to Barrett from behind the arc. Rebound by the Lakers. Now here's Doncic. 26 points for him. And the layup is good. Doncic has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Mobo. Pass to Barrett. There's the double with Doncic. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Abaji's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Dick comes in for Ingram. Walter, he's checked in for Barrett. Shed comes in for Quickly. And then for Los Angeles, Kleba, he's checked in for Ayton. LaRavia comes in for LeBron. And Reeves is subbed in for Doncic.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Dick. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Abaji. And the Raptors miss again.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Reeves. 13 points in the game. Back to Kleba from downtown. The shot, no good. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. He's been doing damage on the offensive end all night. 28 points in this one. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Lakers, Jackson Hayes is out there with Maxi Kleba. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. Uses the glass on the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
The Lakers lead by 14. And here's Smart. Outside Reeves. Fires for 3. Rebound Toronto. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mobo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
The Lakers making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. Reeves finds Hayes. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Shed. Pass to Barnes. Here's Walter. He's covered by Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kleba.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. The half-court heave is off target.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I've seen some crazy things, and that is right up there.
Back to Smart. Outside Reeves. Smart outside. That three's off the mark.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
The three. And Reeves pulls it down. Reeves has got rebound number 7 tonight. Lets it fly. The shot no good. Raptors trail by 15. Here's Mobo, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Kleba outside. Pass to Reeves. The 11-footer finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Yeah, Reeves is a talented scorer. One who's adept at cashing in from the mid-range.
It's stolen by Smart. Kleba outside. Outside Reeves. Hayes with a screen on Barnes. Reeves. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Barnes. Barnes going up with confidence inside.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
The Lakers lead by 13. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Ingram's checked in for Toronto. And then for Los Angeles, Connect comes in for Reeves. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Smart finds Kleba. Inside. Outside Connect from deep. The Lakers with another miss. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. And down it goes, 2 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
So it's Los Angeles now. Smart outside. Here's Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Well, Barnes is a point forward with a wingspan of 7 feet 3 inches, so he is always a threat to send it back in your face.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Barrett's checked in for Mobo. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. And LeBron subbed in for Kleba.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Raptors trail by 11. Barnes passes to Ingram. Here's Nick. Outside Barrett. To the middle. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Tremendous read by Barrett. He recognized coming out of that pick and roll who had the better shot.
Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Doncic outside. Cashes in the 12-footer. Doncic has got 30 points.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Up top, Barnes is covered by Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Shed. There's the 3. Smart grabs the miss. The Lakers lead by 11. Here's James. Rejected by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
Here's Shed. Check by James. And it's Shed missing.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Dick with it. Now Doncic defending. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Toronto making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. Austin Reeves comes in for Smart. Quickly against Doncic. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Now, this is a guy the coaches trust. He's so deliberate with the ball in his hands.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Reeves with the ball. Now Doncic, back to Reeves. Pass to James. The Lakers with another miss. Outside Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, Barnes has caught a heater, and if his teammates are smart, they will keep finding him.
Well, Los Angeles shooting 55% for the game so far. James outside. Powerful move inside by LeBron. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV.
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
Pass to James. On the wing, Hachimura. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors trail by 9. Now here's Dick, and here's Barnes. He's covered by Ayton. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes getting an opportunity at the rim, and I know that put a smile on his face.
The Lakers shooting only 29% since the 4th quarter began. Pass to James. And here's Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 8 assists in the game.
Well, his role this half has been to help them space the floor.
Now here's Dick. Let's go with a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Dick's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's now 23 points for LeBron James.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Quickly passes to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Doncic outside. Six to shoot. Wing shot on the way. Again, Los Angeles.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Here's Barnes. And here's Ingram. Quickly, into the lane. Cash it in!
Hey, it's obvious what they discuss at halftime. Let's pound it inside until they stop us.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto.
Number 19, Jakob Poeltl.
The free throw drops for Quickly.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Ayton outside. James outside. Doncic outside. Money from three.
And that's his second three of the half and his fifth overall, really lighting it up.
Raptors trail by 9. Here's Ingram. James rips down the board.
Oh, you have to love the spin move there. But he couldn't quite gather himself for the shot.
Here's Reeves. Now Doncic. Outside Reeves. James, a screen on Barrett. Misses the three.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
You can't blame the defender there trying to prevent an easy one from Barrett.
14 at the line for Toronto.
He gets the first, and that brings him with an 8. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Well, that's the problem, playing catch-up at the end. Every point matters, but at least it wasn't an empty trip.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Quickly outside. Poeltl with a screen on Doncic. Quickly. He's off from three. Los Angeles leading by 10. Ayton flushes it down with both hands.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Lakers.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
And he gets it back. Another chance. Ooh, it doesn't go. Here's Barrett. Quickly. So we see the Lakers get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka. And Luka, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that's very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win, and we got to keep going like that.
Victory tastes a little sweeter against an opponent like that. Thanks, Luka.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.